Hey there, y'all. This is Jack. Today we're discussing Ragnarok extra chapter, beautiful scars, and a good chapter here, especially for Apollo, obviously, and Typhon. It's cool to see him again, and it's neat. It's neat to see stuff like when Ragnarok takes liberties with the actual mythology. Where in the actual mythology, Apollo kills Typhon, but in this version, he doesn't kill him. He befriends him and teaches him a lesson and helps him. And now we see, more of that in this story after when it's not Apollo's fangirls, the muse is just waiting for him at the end of the tunnel. Kind of like I thought. Honestly, I thought it would have been, but no, it's Typhon, a person he befriended, and it's cool to see here, And let's just dive right in, shall we, into this little mini chapter review. Just 4 chapters, but very good. All right, as we get Typhon just right there, he's scared, he's afraid. No, he knows Apollo is very very strong, though he's absolutely afraid of the worst case scenario. Like that actually sends shivers down his spine. He's terrified of the worst case scenario. What if he actually loses and dies? And then when he hears that the everyone cheering, he's like, "Wait, is the match over?" And he sees Apollo walking out. Apollo just bleeding, but Typhon is just happy to see Apollo just tearing up. And he's like, "Apollo," and Apollo just says, "Well, Typhon, what are you doing here? Did you see my glorious battle?" On Typhon just tries to act boast. He's like, ha, 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 I already know who would win. So I ended up not watching. It's boring when you already know what the results are gonna be. And Apollo just smiles but just collapses because again he's been through a tough fight. And you think the medics at this point would be there waiting for Apollo. But the way Apollo walked out of the arena did seem like he was not as badly hurt. He's just waving to the audience, just going in. But of course, he's just holding it in, right? He's very very wounded. And Typhon, gives him a piggyback and just immediately starts running with him. And he says, "Are you okay? I'll take it. I take it you the ward immediately. Your face is covered in scars." And Apollo says, "It's beautiful, isn't it? This is the mark of someone called Leonidas, the best of men. It's proof of a burning soul that burns within the passion of battle." Beautiful, isn't it? And Typhon again just tearing up, just saying, "Ah, man, there's no way you are so gorgeous as hell, even though you're all torn up. And also, you're the coolest person I know." As Apollo kind of slumps over, he's not passed out. As the ending words here is, his friends back to whom he handled himself was warm, and before he knew it, Apollo had fallen asleep. Again, very short, but I really, really enjoy it. Again, stuff like this I think is really, really cool. And I really wish we got more like this with every chapter that came out. We got a little extra, but of course, you know how mangaka are on a deadline. They can't do this all the time, and obviously, it probably doesn't come organically. Or it doesn't come organically. They don't force it. Like if they get an idea, they probably run with it with the mangaka, the artist, and the author. Just talk about it, and then they just think of something good. I like that. Don't force it. Just whatever comes naturally, go for it. And I liked it. I like this a lot. Again, very cool here. Again, 4 pages, very short but really good. If I had to rate it, again, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 just for the sheer fact they should have had some medics on standby because I get they're the gods. Don't really have that because they're gods, right? But they should have some medics on standby because again, the humans have been pretty strong. But yeah, that concludes this little mini chapter review. If you've listened this far, I appreciate it. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day and take care.